Hey guys, how you doing? Today we're taking a deep dive into the brand new Samsung Galaxy Watch 8 Classic. This is Samsung's premium model with a classic design and that rotating bezel. As always, we're checking out everything in this video, like the design and the specs, the battery life, all of the new features, fitness and GPS tracking, all the health tools, and so much more. So let's start. So right out of the box, you will notice Samsung is staying true to its packaging style. The box is a bit more compact than before, but still has that typical Galaxy Watch feel. When you open it, the watch is right on top. I've got the black classic version with the hybrid band, but there's also a silver version with the white hybrid band. Underneath, in the smaller box, you will find the usual paperwork and of course the magnetic charging cable, which is compatible with earlier Galaxy Watches too. Very convenient if you lose a charger or want to swap one out. Now let's talk about the straps. Now I've got the elegant black hybrid straps and it feels really premium. As always, there's a huge variety of bands available, from sporty to fabric to leather or this hybrid one. Now the only downside of the classic model is that it is using 20mm straps, while the regular Galaxy Watch 8 uses 22mm straps, so you can't swap bands between the two different models. Let's get straight into the functions and how it operates. The watch runs on the new OneUI 8 and everything feels super smooth. Swiping, tapping, launching apps, it all works flawlessly. Notifications are top notch as always. You get messages with images and you can even reply right away with text, emojis or voice commands. WhatsApp and similar apps are fully integrated and you can completely customize the tiles or the widgets, whether you want to focus on health, fitness or media control. A cool new feature, you can now combine multiple data points on one tile, like all of your steps, the heart rate and weather, all at a glance. Now a quick tip, if you swipe up from the bottom, you now get a full app list and your most used apps always appear right at the top. Now I personally love watch faces and the Galaxy Watch 8 Classic offers tons of options again. Many of them come in the new OneUI 8 style, like Heritage Classic, Sporty Classy, Daily Dashboard, Dynamic Digits and Minimal Analog. You can customize the bands, colors, backgrounds and complications, and there are even more free watch faces available in the Galaxy Wearable app. Of course, there's an always on display which adapts automatically to the selected watch face, although you cannot customize it separately. And then we've got all of the classic features we've come to expect, like the SOS emergency calls, fall detection, we got media controls, gesture controls like a double tapping with your fingers or hand motions, and of course the legendary rotating bezel. You can use it to scroll through your apps, widgets and messages or your sport modes. Now brand new this year is the Google Gemini, Samsung's newest smart assistant, and it's actually really good. It understands not just basic commands but can also summarize emails. You can launch Spotify playlists, control smart home devices or pull infos from your apps. Now unlike the regular Galaxy Watch 8, the classic model has 3 buttons instead of 2. The middle one is the new action button. Just like the top button, you can link it to specific apps, for example one of your workouts, the stopwatch, flashlight or the voice recorder, and you can choose whether to activate it with a single or a double press. Phone calls work just fine too. The watch has a built-in mic and a speaker, and if you get the LTE version you can even use it completely independent of your phone. And then the App Store is packed as usual, like with Spotify you got YouTube Music, WhatsApp, Outlook, Calculator, Google Calendar, everything's right there. A really nice bonus, you can store music directly on the watch and listen to it offline. Perfect for outdoor workouts. Now let's talk about battery life, a really important topic. The Galaxy Watch 8 Classic 46mm has a large 445 mAh battery, which is solid. In my daily use with notifications, sleep tracking, GPS workouts, auto brightness and the always on display enabled, I got around 46 hours of runtime. If you turn off the AOD, you can squeeze out several more hours. Now charging still works via the usual magnetic charging pad, but to be honest, it's not exactly fast. It takes about 1.5 hours for a full charge. But hey, that's easy to manage during the breakfast or while you're winding down in the evening. By the way, if you enjoyed the video so far, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more tech reviews. And as always, you will find the link to the smartwatch down below in the description. Now onto the design and the specs, and this is where the Classic really shines. The 46mm version just looks incredibly premium. It has a classic case with a rotating bezel, which reacts very precisely and gives great tactile feedback. Personally, I think this is the signature feature of the Classic, and it just feels amazing to use. The display is 1.34 inches, Super AMOLED with Sapphire glass, and now a brightness of up to 3000 nits, which is super helpful outdoors in direct sunlight. Now, fun fact, the smaller 40mm Galaxy Watch 8 actually has the same display size. Now, internal storage is 64 gigabytes with 2 gigabytes of RAM, more than enough for apps, watch faces, music and more. The watch is water resistant up to 5 ATM and rated IP68, so no problems with swimming, rain or showers. The Armor aluminum case, or right here we got the stainless steel on the classic version, this one feels very solid, and the new design is a little bit slimmer compared to the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. The straps have a quick release mechanism, making it super easy to swap them even during a workout. And despite its size, the watch is surprisingly comfortable to wear even overnight. Now here's when it gets really interesting, because the Galaxy Watch 8 Classic once again offers the full package of health features. You get a 24/7 heart rate monitor, SpO2, stress tracking, blood pressure measurement, ECG, an energy score that tells you how fit your body is for the day, and a body composition analysis. So that's the BMI, your fat mass, muscle mass, water percentage, etc. For the ECG, you just have to place your finger on the top button, and after 30 seconds you will get your precise reading. Sleep tracking is now even more accurate. It detects sleep stages, snoring, and gives you tips for improvement. New additions include the Aegis Index and the antioxidant check. Place your thumb on the sensor on the backside and you will get insights into your metabolic health and current nutrition status. You can also check your vascular health, and that's basically how strained your arteries are, and that's a great indicator of heart health and definitely a valuable feature. Now let's talk fitness and GPS, and Samsung really stepped up here. There are over 90 different sport modes, including very specific ones like bench pressing, yoga or triathlon. You can customize the workout screen to show up to 6 different metrics at once, and the auto workout detection works great. You can also personalize your heart rate zones perfectly for endurance or interval training, and I'm also really impressed by the GPS performance. I tested the Watch 8 Classic in urban areas, forest and the parks, and the location tracking is now on par with Garmin or Huawei. Hardly any deviations, super fast GPS locking, and rock solid accuracy. And guys, that's it for today. So I guess I will see you in the next one. Peace!